It started with a sound no one could hear, but everyone could feel. A low-frequency hum vibrating the marrow in our bones. We thought it was seismic, a tectonic shift in the Pacific Northwest, but we were wrong. My boot hit that blue lichen. It didn't just glow, it breathed. We pushed deeper into a forest that had forgotten how to be organic, where trees were made of bone and basalt. I looked through the rangefinder and saw a peak that didn't exist yesterday. Obsidian, geometric, and perfect. We leaned against its base to catch our breath, and that's when we felt it, a heartbeat. The sensors didn't show a quake, they showed a pulse, slow and ancient, waking up. We began to climb, our magnetic picks sparking against the black glass. But when I struck the rock, it didn't shatter. It bled a cobalt ichor, thicker than oil and brighter than the sun. We reached the summit to plant our beacon, but the summit shifted, and the world tilted 45 degrees. Then the Earth split, a mile-long fissure revealing an eye that contained a nebula. The mountain stood up. 10,000 feet of sleeping God shed the forest like dust from its shoulders. We were falling, gravity becoming a lie as the sky turned vertical. I looked up and saw its head pierce the clouds, crowned by the stratosphere. And then, it looked at us with an intelligence that saw us as nothing more than a momentary irritant. We opened fire, but it was like throwing needles at a glacier. A shadow the size of a city fell over us, and the sun disappeared. Its hands swept across the ridge, vaporizing everything we had built in a single motion. A finger the size of a skyscraper slammed into the soil beside me, and the earth became a liquid shockwave. We dove into a glowing blue pore in its skin, a cathedral of light and stone. Then it roared, not a sound, but a physical wall of sonic energy that flattened the horizon. My rifle barrel melted in my hands. The electromagnetic aura of the beast was rewriting the laws of physics. It took its first step, and a canyon opened where its heel landed, swallowing the earth whole. It walked over the jagged peaks of the Rockies like they were mere pebbles in a stream. I hid in a muddy trench and watched a single foot block out the entire sky. My compass shattered. The world's magnetic poles were screaming in its presence. In its path, towns crumbled before it even touched them. The vibration of its existence was enough to undo our world. One of my men touched a vein of energy, and his gear fused instantly to the stone. The sky turned an electric purple as the Titan eclipsed the sun. The department sent the drones, a cloud of gnats against a god. It swatted them away with a gravity pulse that crushed titanium into foil. My radio operator was screaming through the static, but the frequency was dead. We were alone on the back of a monster. It stepped into the river, and the water flashed to steam. From the cockpit of an F-35, the world looked like a geometric nightmare. We fired missiles into its chest, but it didn't bleed. It fed, and the blue veins only glowed brighter. Then the skin began to move. The white cells emerged from the obsidian to hunt us down. The Titan stopped, sending signals of light into the stars. I looked through my scope and saw our entire world reflected in its iris. It kicked a boulder the size of a carrier, launching it like a meteor. The rain started, but it was blue, hot, and acidic, Titan sweat burning through armor. One swing of its arm cleared 2 miles of forest. It was clearing a path for something else. Then the heavy metal arrived. 100 Abrams tanks unleashed a wall of fire that shook the valley. But the shells just bounced off that obsidian hide like hits on a tin roof. I watched 70 tons of steel drift into the air, caught in a gravity well that defied every law we knew. We found the knee vent, a glowing blue portal into the belly of the machine. The bunker busters hit its shoulder, blooming into massive fireballs. But the skin healed in heartbeats, liquid glass sealing the wounds before the smoke could clear. The armor plates shifted above us, grinding like whispered into the comms, "Commander, we're in. Flip the switch." The mountain was awake, and so were we.